This is Understand the Times, a radio program dedicated to equipping the church with biblical insights for contemporary issues. As an author and lecturer, Roger Oakland speaks internationally on a wide variety of topics. Roger helps us understand and analyze past events, today's headlines, and even things yet to take place. Now, to help us understand the times, here's Roger.
I'm Roger Oakland. Welcome to Understand the Times. From time to time, a news article catches my attention and provides an excellent analogy for a spiritual lesson. Such was the case when I read the following headline posted by the Associated Press: Doctors find 350 coins in patient's belly. Here's how the article began. French doctors were taken aback when they discovered the reason for a patient's sore, swollen belly. He had swallowed around 350 coins, $650 worth, along with associated necklaces and needles. The 62-year-old man came to the emergency room of Cholet General Hospital in western France. He had a history of major psychiatric illness, was suffering from stomach pain, and could not eat. End of quote. When the man was brought to the hospital, his family warned the emergency staff that the man sometimes swallowed coins. When an X-ray was taken, the examining doctors could not believe their eyes. An enormous opaque mass in his stomach turned out to be 12 pounds of metal. It was so heavy, it had forced his stomach down below his hips. Obviously, the man had a problem. Although the doctors operated, the man died 12 days later due to complications. He was diagnosed with a condition known as pica, a compulsion to eat things not normally consumed as food. The name of this condition comes from the Latin word for magpie, a bird that is thought to eat just about anything. Obviously, this was a very sad and tragic situation. Let me make it clear that by mentioning this poor man's malady, I'm not intending to make light of mental illness. The reason this article caught my attention was because it provided an excellent analogy to help understand what goes wrong when human beings, like you or me, make wrong choices when feeding ourselves spiritually. It is apparent to anthropologists the human race is very different from the animal kingdom. Mankind has a great hunger for the spiritual dimension. From a biblical perspective, we know that at the fall of man in the Garden of Eden, the harmonious relationship between God and man was shattered. As a result, billions of people since then have been feeding themselves spiritually with garbage. The Bible teaches if we want to be spiritually fed so that we can be spiritually fulfilled, there is one way only. Jesus said he was the bread of life. If we want to know what life is all about, we need to be obedient to Jesus Christ and his word. Unfortunately, there are plenty of counterfeit spiritual sources and resources that God's adversary, Satan, entices us to try. The results are always the same. Just like the man from France who swallowed all the coins. Make sure you're being fed the right spiritual diet. Eternity is a long time to spend in hell. I'm Roger Oakland. This has been a biblical perspective to help understand the times.
Please visit www.understandthetimes.org for more information, to order materials, or to contact the ministry. Sign up for our free newsletter, news alerts and commentaries. You can also contact us by telephone toll-free at 1-800-689-1888. That's 1-800-689-1888.
Did you know that Understand the Times as an international ministry has programs that assist widows and orphans around the world? With over 40 homes established to care for the poor in Myanmar, Kenya, South Africa, and the Philippines, Understand the Times' desire is to serve those in need and to give them the gospel of Jesus Christ. To find out how you can get involved as a supporting partner for any of these countries, please visit our website at understandthetimes.org. That's understandthetimes.org. Simply click on the UTT Missions tab to find additional information. Partner with us as we desire to reach the nations with the gospel of Jesus.